Hi everybody, welcome to the 8th episode of Sweet Kitty Crafts. Thank you for joining me on a journey about spinning, knitting, sometimes a bit of crochet and yarn dyeing and all kind of fluffy stuff. My name is Jolanda, I'm coming to you from the Netherlands, and today is the 1st of December. Yes, it is, and it's about 10 o'clock. It's a dark day today. So got some extra lighting. I hope you are gonna enjoy it. I got some spinning to show you, a little bit of fiber dyeing. I've got finished objects, things I'm working on, and another giveaway. So let's get started with the finished objects. I made myself a pair of socks with my own hand-dyed yarn, and they're finished. These are the socks. They are knit on needle size 2.25 millimeters, a 60 stitch sock, a ribbing. It's 2x2 rib, nothing fancy, just plain vanilla socks with a German short row heel, which I really like. Yeah, well, they've been blocked and I'm really enjoying to wear them. So this is my first finished object. I finished another pair of socks. They're not blocked yet, but they're own sock blockers. These will be a Christmas gift for my father-in-law, and they are knit out of Drops Delight. They are a 64 stitch sock, and you can definitely see that they're not blocked yet because the stitches are not relaxed, and they're yeah, just are really curious to see how they look when they are blocked. So I'm going to show you my sock blockers also. These are made by Burning Impressions 2. What was that? Which is a lovely woman who makes these really gorgeous sock blockers. You can see they got a logo with my name on it, and I was really happy when they got here. I ordered the size XL, and then she mailed me a message. She made a mistake and she made the size L, so she had to do it again. And I said, well, I just can't leave them with you. I've got to have the size L too, because I was thinking I'm a size L and the sons I'm knitting for are definitely going to be XL. So I was debating which size I would order. So I'm very happy I've got both sizes now. So the other ones are hanging over there, so you can see what they look like without the socks. And I never used to block my socks, but they really look much nicer if you do block them. And I only blocked them the first time, and after they blocked once, I think they stay in shape pretty good, even after washing. So, right, that were the two finished objects I've got. I'm working on still a lot of socks. I showed you the last time, but I've done nothing on them, so I won't bother showing them to you. I am working on another pair. I just thought I had to finish some of the socks. There were too many socks on the needles, and that's not very efficient. So these were one of my I'm using one of my hand dye yarns for this one, and yeah, that's just gonna be for me. I've got the heel done, so working on the legs now. Had a bit of trouble picking up stitches. They're not as neat as I want them to be, but that can be fixed after they're done. That's not a real problem. So also on size 2.25 millimeter, because I'm just a loose knitter. That's just the way it is. So this is the yarn. And yeah, they look okay. I don't think the color is extremely striking, but they're not bad. I would like them with a little bit more of contrast in the colors, but they're just socks. Next, I was working on a sweater for my son. He just turned 16 this week, and yeah, he's not into the hand knit socks no more, but he loves the hand knit sweaters. he gets real irritated by little things there in the clothes you buy, you know, where the brand is on, and yeah, there's those little flaps. He hates them, gets real irritated by those. So, and he gets cold really easily, so he really likes my hand knit sweaters. So I dyed up some yarn. I looked for a pattern that fits my gauge, and I bought a pattern, just a standard top-down raglan. No, it's not a raglan, it's just a top-down sweater, men's sweater. And I used the striping pattern from one of the drops free patterns for men, and this is what I came up with. This is how far I've got so far. So it's all hand dyed. It's 100%, no, it's not, 80% superwash wool and a little bit of nylon, and it is real nice and soft. So this is going to be a stripy sweater. And yeah, the yarn knits up real nice, I think. It's a great stitch definition, and yeah, that's just the colors he likes to wear. He's got a green trousers, he got some denim trousers, and one of the sand colors. So this will be a sweater he can wear with almost all of his trousers, so of his pants. Not really sure what the difference is, but yeah, this is what I've been working on, and it's very nice because it's all stocking stitch, and the variation is really the striping pattern, which I really like to do. So it's on, I think, size 5mm, so it's going to be a fairly quick knit. I'm curious how to see how it's going to turn out. So that's what I'm working on at the moment, and the socks, nothing spectacular. I finished, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in hibernation for the moment. The lovely Lily Go shawl, I just can't figure out what to do with it yet. I really want it because it's a lovely shawl, and I'm really thinking about yeah, frogging it at a point, sorry, where the things went wrong, maybe the point where the short row will start, and yeah, I just trying to get some yeah, how to say that, well, got to find the mood to frog it and to restart it, but we'll see how it goes. I've done a little bit of fiber dyeing. I was cleaning up my cupboards, and there was just a little bit of fiber left, and I thought, well, let's dye it so I can spin it, and that cleans a little bit of space. So I had 400 grams of English wool, which I dyed up in these colors, and I think 400 grams will make me a tunic or something. The braid is very loose because I didn't want to compact the fiber. I dyed it not as a braid, but I did spin it in the spin cycle of my washing machine, and look how it fluffed up, and that is really gorgeous to spin, because nothing is worse than compacted fiber. So I've already started a little bit of this, and yeah, they're really my colors. I love them. So this is very fluffy fiber. I'm really it's all super wash because I'm bad in washing, hand washing, and especially sweaters, because they get real heavy when they get wet, and I just don't have the strength to deal with that. Another fiber I was dyeing up is in merino, and it's a very soft merino. I did the same trick. I did it in the spin cycle of the washing machine, and it's not nearly as fluffy as the other stuff, but it is still very easy to draft. So there are a little bit of brown and blues and a little bit of teal and white, and I already did some spinning on that too. It's a little bit more than the other stuff, so I can show you some. This is going to be done on my e-spinner, so I think that is nice. It's yeah, fairly thin, not really lace weight, but it's nice and thin, so I can do a 3-ply or a 2-ply or whatever I feel up to it. It's 200 grams I dyed of this, so it might be a shawl, it might even be socks, I'm not sure, but a shawl would be real nice and soft also. So I did tell you about the fiber that did get compacted. It was the Falkland with the tencel, but I did all spin it up and plied it, so this is ready for going on the niddy noddy and being skeined up. It's soft. Yeah, it's actually soft. So I'm not sure. I'm never sure. If you know me, I'm never sure what to make of the stuff. But I did order a pattern, and it was a top-down pattern with a little bit of eyelets, not really lace, but eyelet rows, a little bit of garter stitch and stocking stitch, and it was a really nice sleeveless cardigan, just about here, so top down. So I'm really thinking about using all the hand spun I did and sorting it at thickness. So that was made of a variegated yarn in some kind of striping pattern, but sorry, I just was thinking about sorting out my hand spun and making a sleeveless cardigan out of that. So I did ply my South German merino, which is not nearly as soft as the other merino I've got. And I've got 139 times around my niddy noddy. So it got, it's really springy now. It was a lot longer before I washed it, but that doesn't matter. I'm gonna measure it, and this is a, it's not variegated, how do you call it? It's going from one color to the other, so it's turned out nice. So I'm gonna start knitting in one color, and it's gonna go from green to blue to light purple and a bit of dark purple. Colors are not really showing up as they are because they're a little bit more vibrant. But yeah, this is Navajo plied, so it's you've got one skein and of one bobbin full of yarn, and you're gonna make a 3-ply out of that. So that turned out pretty good, and yeah, maybe I'm gonna use this in my sleeveless cardigan also. So anyone who orders yarn from me will know I will put it in a package like this, and I'm gonna vacuum seal it, so you can I can ship 2 skeins in one package. Yeah, this is more than 100 grams, but you know, the hand dyed yarn. And if you have to rewind it at home, it's pretty easy. Just put your thumbs in there and turn it, and then put those both ends together, and you're gonna pull the yarn so it's gonna behave. You get a really nice tight skein, and then you're gonna pull or push one end in the other, and you can make it as tight or as loose as you want to. Tight skeins look really nice, but you always got to worry about how the yarn will stretch out if you wind it on too tightly. So this is nice. So this was my hand spun. I've done pretty good, didn't I? Anyone who's participating on the Instagram and has an account on there has probably seen hashtag Get Your Yarn Wish Granted, and I've never participated, I've never known it existed, and I was so surprised. I just put my yarn wish, and I didn't really have a wish because I just like everything, even acrylics, because yeah, I'm just gonna make the blankets out of them for easy washing, and I don't mind. So I got some yarn wishes granted, and I did send out I think 7 packages myself, and it was so overwhelming. I felt so amazing that day. It just was the adrenaline, just sending people stuff they just were wishing for, maybe they couldn't afford. So I sent a lot of my hand dyed stuff. Somebody wanted stitch markers, that's easy to send. I sent them to Portugal, Italy, I think. There was a very nice lady over there. She said, oh, just send me some scraps. I don't want to be a bother. So I sent her a nice skein of merino and silk. I hope she likes it. And there were packages coming in, and the amazing feeling came back again, and I thought, well, how amazing is the knitting community, because you're just gonna send, I know it's stuff you already got, but there were people sending me Ravelry patterns. I've got some lovely patterns I'm really gonna use and gonna knit, and they just do it because they like sending stuff to you, because maybe they don't need it anymore, or maybe just want to make somebody happy, and everybody got the same response, you know. It's so amazing, it's just amazing. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my the things I've got. This was from a lovely lady in the Netherlands who sent me some mini skeins. It's just adorable. I'm working on the granny square blanket, so they're really gonna get used in those. And really, what a great thing, because you can buy your yarn, of course, and that's not a problem. You can buy exactly what you want. But if somebody sends you something just out of the goodness of their hearts, it's just an amazing feeling, and it will give a real another dimension about on the knitting, on the product you made, because you know somebody gave it to you, and it's just somebody you don't even know, but just we're all connected by the love of yarn and the fluffy stuff, and yeah, just amazing. There was another lovely lady from the Netherlands who wanted to send me something, and these are so my colors. I just love those. So it's really gonna make me happy. And it's a Regia sock yarn. I've tried a lot of sock yarns, but I didn't try the Regia. So it feels medium soft. It feels quite sturdy, because it's just nylon with superwash wool, and just it's great. This is really great. I love it, and I'm really looking forward in trying it out. So send a lovely card with it, which is always very nice. And it's the Viva Gola, it's Las Vegas Regia, and there probably will be a number, but yeah, there's a number. I can show it to you. Yeah. So very happy with that, because they're gonna be socks. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea first. I've bought a new kind of tea. It's the morning melange, good morning tea. It was mint with lemon melisse. I don't know if you call it like that, but never had it before. Okay, smells good. It was all natural, so nothing artificial in there. Yeah, it's really soft. Sometimes you got a really little bit of bitterness, and that really makes my stomach upset. But this one is real nice and soft. Then there was another lady. She was from the United States. I think it's a lady. I don't know. It's Mickey. She's on Ravelry and on Instagram, and she's just so amazing. I've heard of the name, Lorna's Laces, hand-dyed yarns. Never had one. Never had the privilege to buy one. I don't think it's available here in Holland. But look at this. This amazing skein, the lovely colors, and it wasn't cheap, I can tell you that. It's just amazing. I love it, and it's gonna be a very special project, because yeah, it just gives a very special feeling. So if you're looking, you know it's from you. So thank you very much. I'm not gonna call out any names, because not everybody wants to be called on the internet. But this lady, I'm gonna show you her card, because she's got an internet shop, and this is also so amazing, because she sent me 4 balls, and it is, even kijken, I'm sorry, just have a look, that's what I said. Peruvian Highland wool and alpaca, 50-50. It's an fine Aran weight, and look at these amazing colors. And that's so gonna scream at me. It's gonna be Fair Isle hat. I've never done that before, but I've got a blue coat, winter coat, so this is gonna be amazing with that. Well, this is not gonna be the best way to show it to you. Try it again. Look at those amazing colors. I just love those. This one is a very light green. It looks like cream, but it's not. And it's just a little bit darker than this. I really had to put on some lights because, yeah, it's one of those dark days. And this is her card, and she's situated in England. Just gonna focus it for you. findmeknitting.co.uk. Amazing. 4 balls of gorgeous yarn. Can't wait to get started for that. So thank you very much. I'm sorry. I think I've got a little bit of a cold after the tummy bug. That was terrible. And I asked for a sock blank. I never had one. I just was very curious about how they would knit up, and I asked for a double-stranded because I always knit 2 socks at a time. Emily, you coming, girl? So she had a sock blank from Gail's Art, which I think is quite famous too. And it is watermelons. Look at this. I really adore it. Hi, Molka. So amazing. This one came from Germany. And just, yeah, got no words for it. Molly, come here. Molly had a terrible accident last week. It was horrifying. I was taking my meds before I went to bed on Friday night, and she always follows me, so she got on the countertop. And there was a loud screaming, and she was just, oh, it was a terrifying sound. What happened, she jumped on the countertop, but there was stuff on there that had to go into the dishwasher, so she had to abort her jump, and she turned around, and we got, Mol, come eens here. She's walking over my laptop. Molly, come eens over here. So we've got things to hang our towels on, and they're just like V's, and you put the towel in here, and so it's gonna hang there. And what happened, she turned around and her paw got stuck in there. So she was hanging upside down with one little paw caught in the towel thing. Oh, terrible. I just grabbed her, she was all screaming and wow, and all terrible things, so I got her. She didn't claw at me or what, so I just released her from the thing, and she ran away. So my husband went after her, and she was terrified. She was terrified for a few days. And he said one of her little toes was just dislocated, was just standing out like this. So we put them together again, and yeah, just put them in the right position. And it was, her little paw was all swollen, and I knew even if it was broken, they wouldn't could do anything about it. So I just give her some medication, because I always have something for the animals in my house, because our last dog was in a lot of pain, and he got some if they got a flu or they got a fever. So I saved some of the stuff and I give it to her, and after a few days a little bit of limping, right? She's going around very fast now, and I think she healed pretty good. She's grooming her toes very carefully, but she can stand on it again, and I think she will recuperate completely. Now she's going for my tea. What are you doing, girl? I'm doing my tea. If there's something like some kind of herbs she really likes, and she's going for the little tea bag after it's used, and she's gonna go for it, and she's gonna grab it and gonna roll over it, because she just loves the smell of it. It's like catnip or something. That's it's not catnip in my tea, let's hope it's not, but it's something like that that she really likes, and yeah, she's really going for that. So I did one acquisition for myself. It's from my favorite bag maker, and it's Gibero Shoes. And look how amazing this is. It's just a winter bag with those amazing stitch markers she always put on there. It's a little deer. See, oh, stop dangling. See, I just love those bags. And they really get you into the winter, a little bit of Christmassy themed. And she made amazing stitch markers, which I just had to buy a few. Because yeah, Christmas is coming fast. This is the little snowman. Look at him. Oh, stop that. She makes them out of kind of a polymer clay. So amazing. Really detailed, love those. A little bit of Christmas pie. Look at those. And this one I really love. It's a little reindeer. See, look at him. Oh. It's the other way around, little fella. Well, he's a little bit camera shy, looks like. So, lovely, lovely. And as always, she includes a little thank you marker, which is so sweet. Lovely packages she makes. Well, that's really all there is, except for one thing. I promised you a giveaway on December, and I was full of ideas. But I didn't realize I had to go to the hospital next week, and it's 22nd of December also. And in between, nah, I don't think there will be anything for me as far as health-wise. So I'm gonna be staying low and sleeping a lot and trying to get my strength back up. So I was thinking this morning I'm just gonna do the giveaway. You're probably all gonna knit some lovely presents for your loved ones. So the thing you gotta do is comment on this video and say just what you're knitting for your friends or your family, or maybe your spouse or your children. Just say what you're knitting, and I'm gonna draw one of your names, and you're gonna win this lovely bag from Gibero Shoes. It's a winter themed bag, so I'm not 100% sure if it will arrive before Christmas, but it is absolutely a winter themed bag, so I think you're gonna use it, can use it absolutely after Christmas. So this is the prize. Everyone can participate. You just have to be a subscriber, because I draw the prize for the stitch markers and nobody has responded yet. Because if you're not a subscriber, you won't know I did upload a video, and I was late, I know that, and I did apologize for that. But sometimes things happen, and if your health got in the way, just if you're in bed, there's no way you can record. So I hope the people who won the prize will still contact me, because I can't contact you. You have to contact me, and I will do a little short video for the prize drawing. I think I can manage to do that. In between the 2 weeks I had to go to the hospital, so I will make a very short video, and I hope you win the prize, because it is really an amazing bag. It's really well made. So that's gonna be it for this week. Oh, almost 30 minutes, that's good. I hope you have a lovely time knitting and preparing for Christmas. We're gonna buy a Christmas tree tonight, because we gotta go to the school for my younger son. He's 12. He just went to a new school last semester, and that's before they got before the holidays. They got a little chat, 20-minute chat about how things are going, how the grades are going, and he's doing okay. But on the way we're gonna buy us a Christmas tree, so that will be great. That's always very nice in these dark days. Well, you know what I mean. You need extra light inside, so I'm looking forward of yeah, putting on the tree and extra lights for Christmas and making it cozy. So enjoy your knitting, try to relax and try to be conscious of your knitting, because all the time we go on autopilot and we're forgetting to really enjoy what we're doing. Yeah, I think that's all for me now. I wish you a very healthy time coming up. I hope you really enjoy this time of year. If you're not, make the best of it. And I will see you soon, hopefully. If there's something that happens I can't foresee, then I'm really sorry. But I'm trying to record the week after. It can be 8, 9, 10, the week of 12 November, 12. I think, no, it's not going to be the 12th, but in that week, December, sorry, to do the drawing for the lovely Christmas winter theme pack. So enjoy, subscribe, leave comments, do everything you want to do. Yeah, just say stuff and make me happy. Love to hear from you. I'm a kid and I wish you all the best, and have a lovely time from this side to the rest of the world. I wish you all the best. Bye bye, until next time.